What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, something for the people, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about Hoodoo, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I hope you guys had a great day yesterday. And today we are going to be tapping into what Tuesday brings us and all of its glory, all of its strategic Mars glory. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that continues to like, follow, share, subscribe, engage with my content. I love you guys so much, and thank you for coming on this journey with me. If you guys need any private bookings, definitely click the link in my bio, and I will be more than happy to be of service with you. Well, yeah, be of service to you. Share with you, too. We're on this journey together. But, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I'm still uploading the visuals, so charge to my head, not my heart. Thank you for your patience. If you are a member of Patreon, I have uploaded some different blogs and things of that nature as well, so check those out. I've been putting stuff up on the community in YouTube too, so if y'all want to catch little snippets of those blogs, you can see if it's worth it. Check out the community area on my YouTube channel, The Kush Concierge, and I got a lot of posts and things like that there too. If you need any type of spiritual supplies, different like readings, whatever, I got you. I'm available. It's available. I'm like, right now, I'm like foraging. So I'm working with a lot of like the stuff around me. And, sometimes you get like a little lost in the afternoons. But guess what? When I do finish refreshing the site and seeing everything that I want to go ahead and put up for harvest season, you guys are going to be so happy with the products because they are natural, coming straight from my backyard, literally. And what I don't get from my backyard, I get from reputable, farmers and people who are using sustainable measures to harvest their products. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. But that's what I've been doing, y'all. So anyway, So yeah, today let's see what's cracking. Let's see what's going on today. Nothing significant in the astrological moments, but we do have Mercury and Virgo going sextile Mars and Cancer tomorrow. And let's see what today. So today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. You got to be mindful of Mars energy because Mars can sometimes exhibit characteristics or bring people out of their left-hand nature, which means they'll be more inept to do baneful magic. And even if you don't see a person just getting down with get down above their fires and their cauldrons, you could have a person just gossiping, talking shit, wanting to argue. Mars is like aggression, passion, things like that. But what you want to do is you want to alchemize that energy. You want to alchemize the energy of Mars for your highest good. So make sure you guys are calling your power back today. Don't allow anybody to force you into any low vibe ass energy. And, cleanse and protect your energy, cleanse and protect your home. But I feel like that's like an everyday thing. So never mind that, right? Today is a good day to activate protective charms, amulets, and again, if you want to get into strategy, you might want to tap into that as well. Today is like one of the days that I would call on my Tuesday guides. If you guys missed that podcast, go back and search Tuesday guides. And I do have a podcast kind of going down a list of guides that I would consider on Tuesdays. I might do a refresh list soon because there are so many different guides and goddesses and gods and orishas. If you're part of that that type of work, if you are more like occult, like pagan magic or indigenous magic, I just want to kind of give you guys like a list. So I gave like at the beginning of the year, I gave like a real general list of, typically known ones. I think I'm going to start going a little deeper and researching ones like that are lesser known. They don't have as many people pulling on their energy on a day-to-day basis. So keep that in mind. And yeah, we'll move from there. Okay. So turn on your notifications so y'all know when those things drop. I was reading yesterday. I haven't said I'm gonna sit outside in a minute and read once I'm done with all these. I didn't get to read today. I had some energy that I had to balance out. But I'm gonna read a little later. That tribe talk is gonna be massive. It's probably gonna be more than one chapter because in about a week we are going to be nearing the end of the 12-week workbook that we were supposed to all be doing. If you're just tuning in, a couple of months ago, we started working on The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and we started to read The Women Who Run with Wolves. So that would be like, we're getting to the end here of that workbook within the next week. So it's probably going to be more of a massive tribe talk. I got some shows and some movies that I've been catching up on. So I want to kind of do some decodes with those, talk about that. Maybe you could touch in and get your own signs and synchronicities from that too. So yeah, I got like a lot of little shit that's like bubbling beneath the surface that I want to put out. So yeah. This did. Now today we're still within the retrograde energy. The sun is in Virgo. The moon is still waxing crescent in Sagittarius. And Sag is all about freedom, your spiritual journey, creative, just starting new things, and that brave energy, that free spirited energy, charisma, that get up and go that fiery Sagittarius energy brings, right? So with that waxing crescent moon, you're definitely calling in that necessary, basically what you want to do, calling in what you want, going within and pulling out what you need. So when I say that, I mean what you've imagined and prayed about, or manifestation, however you want to, say it, out of your 5D, 4D energy and now into the 3D. So now that's what you kind of pushing for. So go ahead, get into that energy, because in about a week, we're going to be going along with the eclipse. So that eclipse energy is going to be very, very interesting. So make sure y'all, holding it down, tackling what you want and pushing out what you don't want, okay? And being very upfront and real with yourself about those energies and your perspective on things and what you are more than capable of bringing forth. You know what I'm saying? This is all about your perspective, and shit, it's how you see it. That's like the energy that I've been getting a lot. Like, how do you see it? How do you want this? I saw, before I get into the astro seek alignments for today, I'm just going to touch on, I saw someone, Dr. Umar, not just someone. So if you're familiar with Dr. Umar, he's a practitioner of Ifa, and he's very known in the Afro-Indigenous community. And he gives out lots of information, like very smart, just a good speaker. I like to hear him speak, whatever. And so, yeah, anyway, he was talking about, somebody had asked him a question about the last time, like, Pluto went into Aquarius. And he was speaking about how the last time Pluto went into Aquarius, right, it was like the American Revolution, the Haitian Revolution. Like, it was always a fucking revolution, basically, to sum it up. Major change in our political systems, major change in our generation and our landscapes. And he talked about, like, the idea that we needed to be like I got a lot of women. I looked at my stats today, and I'm not sure about my, YouTube subscribers, but I need to check my stats there too. See who be listening to me, who I'm talking to. But usually I'm appealing to people in my age range, in my demographic in terms of being a woman. But I do have listeners that are younger. I also have listeners that are like mid-20s, etc. And I have a few like a little bit more of my cougar season listeners as well. So, but the most of my listeners are people who are around my age range, between like mid-30s, mid-40s type energy, right? Anyway, neither here nor there. He was speaking about the fact that we need to be more intentional about teaching our youth, because those are the people that will be leading the revolution and deciding like they don't want to be living a certain type of way. And we are now in the position in our age range where we're assisting in setting down a foundation. And I kind of like touched on that shit yesterday or either the day before. Well, don't quote me, just listen to the podcast. But I touched on it, like the idea that we're the ones kind of setting the tone, because a lot of us are, with very few, like I ain't gonna say everybody in Generation X or the silent generation, like everybody just lost in the sauce. Like I'm not putting that out there, but what I am saying is the mass amount of millennials were more open to change, more open to doing things differently. Technology, social media, like we stand in the gap culturally of a lot of new and old things. So we're in a very unique position. And I found it interesting that he was mentioning that, because I was like, damn, okay, I'm on the same page as Dr. Umar a little bit. Okay. But it's our responsibility, to get out there and spread that information, even if it's in its most simplified way. Like that's why. And I'm going to try my very, very hardest not to rant right now, because I don't even want to give that shit that much energy. It is, okay. How should I put this? In the spiritual community, I don't know about I know like pagan, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they be like, the witch girlies are arguing, etc. Okay, so I can't speak on that realm, but on the realm of hoodoo, voodoo, those realms, spirituality, it really gets it makes my ass itch a little bit when people get up on a soapbox, so to speak, and be like, if you haven't been doing this a long time, then you don't need to be doing this, and you don't need to be doing that, and you don't need to be And whilst true in some arenas, right? Because let's just keep it clear. You could do the wrong thing and really fuck your life or somebody else's life up. One wrong ingredient, one wrong move, and you could hate yourself, you jinx yourself, you cross yourself up. True. And you have a certain responsibility to the content that you putting out, because you don't want to be giving out information to people that are not as well versed or more haven't developed in their maturity, information about hexing and cursing and baneful magic and etc. So you do have somewhat of a responsibility, right? Cool. But what I don't really care for is the fact that I don't think they realize with all that, I don't even know the term. Maybe it'll come to me. But I don't like the fact that you don't realize that you running people away from this shit. Let me just put it straight out there. You're running people away from this shit. And I don't know if the witchy girls, if you're listening, you're not practicing hoodoo, you're not necessarily practicing, E5 voodoo, etc., Santeria, etc. I don't know how y'all feel on y'all end. But I'm that. It's a word I'm looking for. But by you not being as open and being too damn much, you don't realize that the internet is a wide open space, right? My 10-year-old can go look up Lilith. And if I'm not there to guide and direct her on what she's looking at, she'll develop her own thought process by that, right? I can't keep the internet from her. I can't keep information from her. Like, the information is out there, okay? So my thing is with those energies, and I'm getting to a point. My thing with those energies is that even if it's information down to like simplified shit, like how to protect yourself, how to cleanse yourself, how to recognize a bad spirit, how to, certain like simple shit to get them started, make it more inviting, make it more like, okay, I'm here to teach you, I'm here to talk to you, not at you, because all they gonna fucking do is get on the internet, get on TikTok, get on Instagram. Y'all can talk to y'all motherfucking blue in the face. You ain't gonna get blood from a goddamn turnip. And you just talking, it's like ego shit. Like it's, like standing on your pedestal. Get off your fucking soapbox. And realize for a second that different processes and procedures need to be implemented so that this younger generation or people that are just starting out feel comfortable with step-by-step processes and not like demeaning people and making people feel small because this ain't some shit they been doing for 10, 20 motherfucking years. You act like you saying that shit is gonna stop a person from researching and looking. It's not like it used to be in the old days, and we have to evolve and shift with the times. And our children, younger people in general, are just, information is available now, whether it's good information or bad information. Now, that's to be, determined. But instead of being so fucking focused on a motherfucker moving quicker than you think that they should move and slow down and da-da-da-da, you sounding like our grandparents that we don't want to motherfucking hear. And you need to figure out, you get more bees with honey. Maybe that's what I need to say. You get more bees with honey. So give a little, and give wisdom without criticism, without blockages. Like I say, I don't know how the witch girl's feeling on y'all end, but on my end, I am like so sick. And this is just drawing for what Dr. Umar said. And I feel like I'm meant to say this. Like, we are experiencing a revolution. You're supposed to be teaching, not fucking gatekeeping, not making people feel small, not like, down and motherfuckers and, well, you should be doing it. Like, them kids don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Have you met a teenager in this day and age? Have you met a 20-something-year-old in this day? You think they give a fuck? Do you really, like, truly, let's be real. Do you think they care? All you doing is running their ass off. And where do they run? To misinformation, to lies, to spaces and places that are not safe, that are dangerous, that are either off on their own, just doing whatever, still fucking up regardless of this higher than thou speech that you got on social media and made, when what you should be focused on is giving out proper information, being a true leader and a guide, and letting that ego shit go. Y'all got to let that ego shit go. Nobody gives a fuck what you've been doing. Them children don't give a fuck what you've been doing for 20 years, for 18. Nobody gives a good goddamn about your pedigree. Them motherfuckers just want results. People want results. People are tired of being poor. People are tired of being oppressed. People tired of groceries and shit being high as hell, bills, rent, etc. They do not want to hear a fucking soapbox speech. And I'm just saying, not saying it like it's a way to do everything. And that's my thoughts on that. Because even when I hear it, and I was raised around my great-grandparents, I was raised around older aunts and uncles, don't nobody want to be lectured and talked down to. Like, I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose a crowd that is very integral to the movement, to the renaissance, to the rebirth. You finna lose a crowd just being on your motherfucking soapbox. Nobody gives a shit. So figure out a different way to do it. Figure out a different way to say it. Figure out a different process. Create programs. Create processes. Like that gatekeeping shit y'all doing. That whoop-de-whoop. Nobody cares. The people that matter. The people that are the foot soldiers. The people on the front lines. Baby, they don't give a damn. They just want results. And that's the realest, truest place I can come from. And I just see so many creators and speakers being on their soapbox. Like, oh my God, you just shouldn't do because it's just stupid. And don't nobody give a good goddamn about your resume and your motherfucking ego. People want results. So either you gonna give them a little bit and then guide them the rest of the way, or you gonna run their ass off. And y'all running a lot of people off. Y'all running people off. So I don't know. And it's not a rant. It's a extension of what Dr. Umar was talking about. Like, we in our age group have a responsibility to start the leading and the guiding and the foundation. And you literally cannot fucking do that on the damn soapbox. You better get in the trenches like Jesus. You feel me? I don't know. I don't like that though. I get tired of seeing that shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All you doing is you just the same way it happened. Like in the South before the Great Migration, hoodoo was specifically like swamp shit, like really getting out there with your hands. Then after so long, you had to migrate up north, all the businesses and the people. And you know what they did while we was playing gatekeeping, while we was not talking, while our grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents didn't want to talk about the shit, didn't want to tell you. You know what they did? They went and they opened up stores. They opened up mail order magazines. They did all type of shit and they like sold it the way they wanted to fucking sell it because we didn't have a foundation. We refused to evolve with the fucking times. Even in the slightest, we were fucking fused. We refused. And we got lost in the sauce because of it. And now I feel like we're trying to reclaim that time and reclaim that moment. But there is a select group of aristocracy as practitioners, bourgeois, natural bourgeois, upper echelon, practitioners that you need to come down off the throne. Come off the throne, walk in your kingdom for a little while, and get to know your people. Like, talk to your people. Get to know your people. Get to know your audience. Get to know your people. I guarantee you there's more of them than it is of us. And I don't say that in a way to say, yes, we should just be, certain things should be behind a velvet rope. You should have to get to a certain point. But that ain't going to stop these folk from going to look up other shit and going to other practices because they looking for a home. They looking for a safe space that your ego won't fucking give them. And that's the downfall of the community. The Afro-Indigenous community, more specifically. Like I said, I don't know about, the witchy girlies. I know y'all probably got y'all things. Y'all be like baby witches. Y'all doing this and y'all ain't doing that. And I would apply the same information. Like, do you want them out there just doing what the fuck ever? Or are you going to come down off your throne, go in your community and really see what the fuck is up? And teach from that level. Like, inspire from that level. Like, what? And I think that's the same go with any profession. You a writer. I was reading Artist Wade chapter the other day, and she was talking about how when artists or writers get to going into the world and they go to university, right? So this is on all fucking levels, right? You go to university, you meet the professors, you meet the upper echelon, you meet the artists, you meet the boule, the throne, the kings and the queens of the shit, and they make you feel small, they make you feel insignificant, they make you feel like you just now. And I can relate to that chapter so fucking much because they will make you not want to do it. They will give you blockages. They will delay you because they have their own idea of perfectionism. They have their own idea of what it means to reach a pinnacle and be able to do some shit. Like, it can apply on all levels, but you are needing to get off your soapbox and get in the fucking field. Come on off the porch in your old folk rocking chair that you done took over from your granny and auntie them. And you, basically we doing the same thing that our grandmas and aunties and shit did to us. We doing the same shit to the people below us. Now, I have my moments. I'm not perfect. And I have to catch myself because I be like, damn, I'm being a little too preachy. I'm being a little too, you know what I'm saying? So we all have our moments. I'm not perfect at all. I am still very much always a student. But I feel like instead of saying, and I like another thing that gets on my nerves, like people be like, you shouldn't be reading for people if you ain't been reading for 10, 20 years. Bitch, what the fuck? Who are you to say where somebody should be in their journey? Why not just concentrate on what your spirit team told you to fucking do? Because if you backpack, I'm pretty sure they didn't tell you that this is the way that you should be going about this. That's some ego shit. That's ego. I don't care. Like, I might not have a whole bunch of fans for that part, but that's some ego shit. You should be more focused. Okay, well, I see people wanting to learn. Let me get out here and teach. Let me get out here and provide more resources. Let me make resources more readily available for people so they don't go down the wrong track. Not like criticizing them and talking shit. Like, what does that do? That does nothing but run a motherfucker off to the wrong information. But leave the process in the hands of somebody that just wants to capitalize and has more money for marketing, has more financing, has more reach. Then what have you accomplished? Absolutely fucking nothing. So some people is written in their chart that they supposed to read. And if they putting out a message, they getting on TikTok or whatever on some Dear Diary shit. So if the message don't resonate for people, it just don't fucking resonate. What does that have to do with you? Nothing. Why? Because you're operating out of your fucking ego. And I just don't like that energy. And I think we need to correct it because, like Dr. Umar said, we're the people that's standing in the gap. No more mommy, granny, great granny. We the people that's standing in the gap for the revolution. Like, what side of, like, it won't be televised. So what side are you going to be standing on when it all come down to it? Like, are you going to be on your soapbox? Are you going to be on your throne? Still talking about, and obviously, let me keep it clear because I don't want to rub no shoulders. Rub no shoulders the wrong way, whatever. But yes, some shit you do need to be initiated into. Some shit you do need to know, but you still have a responsibility to inspire and give at least the foundational fucking basics. Like, the foundational basics. From behind a $50,000 fucking paywall. Like, stop fucking playing. Stop. Like, quit playing. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. $30,000. 15. And yes, if you get to the point where you are financially well, or that's your path and you're supposed to take it, yes, the money will come to you. But the fucking basics, what Hoodoo and like regular like occult magic is based on, like survival, beating the oppressor, being a feminine and a woman, and overcoming injustice, the very foundation of what Hoodoo is about. Like, how the fuck you gonna keep that? That shit was, baby, go get you some leaves and, fuck what, people are called. Like, stop. You supposed to be teaching people how to help themselves, how to protect themselves, how to cleanse themselves. Like, give them something or they gonna go get it from anywhere. That's my prediction. That's my foresight. Like, you're going to make people run in the opposite direction. Then you are held responsible because you didn't do what Spirit told you to do. So, because you was too busy, boo, 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 boo. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. And yes, no, everybody's not supposed to be a practitioner. No, everybody ain't supposed to read cards. No, but I think I need the community to spend a little less time talking about how everybody don't need to be doing it and just do your fucking job. Stay in your lane, eat off your plate, and feed the people you're supposed to feed. I don't know. Maybe that's too much of a idealistic way of thinking, but that's why I named myself Raji the Cimarron, because that's all I could identify with. I didn't identify with all that. I don't group think. I'm not with that group think shit. So when I see a whole bunch of motherfuckers group thinking on some shit that is to help the oppressed, to help the people and the marginalized communities build themselves up and help, and I be like, okay, damn, y'all, y'all running motherfuckers off. Like, that's not what this is about. That's weird. But yeah, I knew I was supposed to speak about it because Dr. Umar, he came up in my feed and I was like, damn, that is true. So we finna have a revolution and y'all trying to cherry pick who the fuck, what the fuck? Like, that, what? What? Stop it. Not when they was bringing fucking 10-year-olds, drafting their ass into the war during the Civil War from the slave plantation. Are you serious? You better get on your Zoom and get off your motherfucking high horse. Okay? Can't step off your platform. Like, you people just, I don't know. Stuff like that, just, I don't be with that type of shit. Because you run people off. You catch more bees with honey. There's a better way to do what y'all doing. And I don't be liking that shit. As you see with this rant, I don't like that shit at all. Because we supposed to be doing some shit. But that's the reason why we can't come together. I'm telling you, every time I have gone for help, and it is someone within my community that is the person that is supposed to be doing the helping, like, they always have a motherfucking attitude. They always, like, have some sort of, like, uppity ass, like, they abuse their power. They get power hungry, like some overseer type shit. And I'm gonna leave it like that. It's giving overseer vibes. It's not cute. It's not cute at all. I don't like this shit. And I stand on it. Ain't nobody saying you supposed to be able to just jump right out there. You supposed to be able to whoop. But instead of focusing so much on the time, who, what, when, where, focus on being the solution to the fucking problem. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to the lecture at hand. So we're retrograding right now. Apply this to your actual chart, y'all. Okay? Not just what's going on. This is what's going on in the energy. And if you're having a business or a creative endeavor, apply it to when you started that business or creative endeavor. The sun in Virgo is squaring the moon in Sagittarius at 6 degrees. It is also squaring Jupiter in Gemini at 1 degree. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I jumped all around the world to say that too. Okay, thanks. And I feel like this sun in Virgo, maybe that's what, like, Virgos can come off sometimes, sister sign, Pisces gang here for the sun, like kind of preachy, kind of judging you silently. And I feel like that's why maybe a lot of that type of content is coming out, where we got square energy, where that Sagittarius, and I got a lot of Sagittarius in my chart, just want to be free, just want to explore, just want to learn. Don't nobody want to hear that preachy ass bullshit. Okay, thank you. It needs to be a change. 6 degrees. Jupiter and Gemini also squaring the sun in Virgo. Baby, we want to expand our mind. We want to grow. We want to learn. We want to move. We want to do. We want to think. We want to talk. 1 degree. Very potent energy. Don't nobody want to hear you preach at them. Okay, people want results. You know, most Geminis, they want results. They ain't got the time. You talking air, you talking fire. They ain't with that bullshit, man. You gonna lose a lot. Maybe you'll gain a few faithful followers and people with that woo, but you gonna lose more than you stand to gain at the end of the day. And the point of being a leader and a guide is to be an inspiration. The fuck? Not Anyway, the sun in Virgo is also opposing Saturn in Pisces, retrograde 2 degrees. So it's like, okay, we have dreams, we have hopes, we have desires. This is who you are when no one's watching. You know, what goes around comes around. Yes, you need the discipline to do the work, but you also need the spirit. You also need the inner workings as well. So they hostile. That's why I was wondering, okay, so astrology explains a lot of shit. So now I see why a lot of that energy is out there right now. Every so often, motherfuckers get on there and they get on their soapbox. And this is no exception. So I see it. Astrology can explain a lot. The sun in Virgo is trining Uranus and Taurus at 8 degrees. There needs to be structure and commitment to change. You have to sow the appropriate seeds, but it is happening, okay? The moon in Sagittarius is squaring Mercury in Leo. So there is a bit of, Leo, there's we got 9 being the number of completion. So you might see this in terms of, getting out of ego and stepping into free will, stepping into spirit and what guides you. So there's an end to that soapbox shit. There's an end to that ego. There's a fine line between ego and confirmation. The moon in Sagittarius is sextile Venus in, what is this, Virgo? So, oh, my bad, Libra. I had to scroll up just to make sure. Libra at 3 degrees, and they are getting along. Libra is about what's fair, what's right, seeing the beauty in things, enjoying the simple shit. Balance, the heart and the feather, right? 3 being the number of divine alignment, mind, body, spirit. The moon in Sagittarius is opposing Jupiter in Gemini at 8 degrees. This is a little hostile energy. Gemini is more focused on the facts and the figures, and exercising power in that way. Whereas that moon in Sagittarius is just not looking to be controlled right now, They're not. The moon in Sagittarius is also squaring Saturn in Pisces retrograde, 4 degrees, needing some balance, needing some freedom, needing some stability, and definitely needing to find that, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Having a hard time translating that into our reality, our 3D reality. We live in a 3D reality. All right. Mercury in Leo is sextile Mars in Cancer right now. So they are actually getting the confidence to move on feelings and have new starts, maybe homes, family, your deep feelings. You got the confidence to really act on that shit. That Leo energy giving you that confidence because it's at 1 degree. Mercury in Leo is squaring Uranus and Taurus at 4 degrees. Again, needing to get out of that cocky shit, needing to watch what you say, watch the energy that you put in because it's going to be here for a while. Mercury in Leo connotes Pluto in Capricorn at 2 degrees, giving you, which is retrograding, giving you the energy and the confidence and the free will to be a change maker, to start a new path, the discipline to do the work, to transform. Capricorn is also ruled by the, Saturn, and then you got Pluto, and then you got also it's the devil card in the tarot, which is not always about the actual devil, but actually like transformation and change. Venus in Libra is trining Jupiter and Gemini at 5 degrees. So they 2 air signs working collectively to give you confidence, expansion, power, blessings, authority. Also, Libra with the Libra scales, Jupiter with the what's right, energy. So yeah, making changes. Venus in, y'all saw PD little situation, $100 million, $10 million a month. Ew. Venus in Libra connoting Saturn in Pisces retrograde at 1 degree, giving you the free will to do the inner work so that you can have a balanced love life, so that you can be fair to yourself, so that you can appeal to the crowd that is most in alignment with you. Mars in Cancer is squaring Neptune in Pisces retrograde at 4 degrees. Lots of feelings, holding back, passive aggressive type shit. And following your intuition, intuitively realizing that there's some deep energy needing to be dealt with and not really wanting to deal with that shit. Jupiter in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces retrograde at 4 degrees. So there's a balance being had here between how you act, what's right and wrong, what you think, reaping what you sow, following your intuition on the path that you need to follow, being very strategic, what comes up comes out, being able to reveal that deeper nature. Ooh, Uranus and Taurus is sextile Neptune and Pisces retrograde at 1 degree. Uranus and Taurus is trining Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Capricorn retrograde at 2 degrees. Lots of shift changes, lots of, like they said, the revolution, the change, the inner power to do it. I love it. Neptune in Pisces, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. Retrograde, 1 degree. Intuitively, creative, imagination. The nodes in Aries right now, only one of the nodes is retrograding. Retrograde is the optical illusion, the slow down moment to give you time to think and strategize, right? So for your new start and your new beginning, it is trining the moon in Sagittarius at 4 degrees. It is squaring Mars in Cancer at 3 degrees. So you just want to have that free spirit energy of Sag and Aries, not necessarily want to deal with those deep emotions. There's a lot of kind of a little bit of aggression, inner, like I said, passive aggressiveness that needs to be squared away. Then you got the node in Aries opposing Lilith in Libra, 0 degrees. Right now, there is a lot of mind games being played, a lot of shift in what we think, how we act, what we're willing to go to war about, what we are willing to face, our actions from the past. Things are being, like I said, leveled out, hardened the feather. Lilith in Libra is sextile the moon in Sagittarius at 3 degrees. It is conjuncting Venus in Libra at 6 degrees. It is squaring Mars in Cancer at 4 degrees. Lilith is getting along with the expose and being able to move freely and do your shadow work. Tapping into your deeper spiritual nature to get that shit done. Creativity. Sagittarius is about creativity as well. Conjuncting and working along with, obviously, it's Venus in Libra. So there's balance. There's harmony with that 6 degrees there. Then you got again, when I think Mars and Cancer, I think like that passive aggressive shit, and then eventually you just blow the fuck up. Chiron in Aries is retrograding here. That's their deepest, darkest struggles. Things you heal or healing others. That's sextile Jupiter and Gemini at 2 degrees. So asking for patience, there's power in change. There's power in facing your issues. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be, my dogs. You feel me? But yeah, I had to say something because I be paying attention, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, are we here still? And a lot of that energy is just gonna get left behind in this new timeline because you acting like our people that we trying to shift and change. There is more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to do things. And I highly doubt if someone is giving like a fucking tarot reading, if that the collective don't get it, they just don't get it. I mean, what's it to you? Like, you shouldn't be like, what? Like, no. Like, what are you doing? I saw somebody like totally like go in on another creator that was talking about like how the 8th house basically can bring you fuck you money. And the girl was like, no, your finances are your 2nd house. And like, I got what she said. Like, 2 things can be true at once. And I was so happy to see people like speak up. Like, girl, stop. So I'm not gonna go deep off into that like whole dialogue, but I found it quite interesting that afterwards, right, she started experiencing little shit. Like, she's like, I don't know why I got pushed out of the creator fund. I don't know what's going on, because you openly attack the way somebody did some shit that don't have nothing to fucking do with you. You don't want to face that. You don't want to face that fact. You don't want to deal with that. Like, you openly attacked her. You tagged her. And you wasn't all the way right. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? And then you wondering why your shit going downhill, and you experienced a little bit of a hiccup. Obviously, might have not have been major, but it was significant enough that you fucking mentioned it. You was trying to figure that shit out because you attacked somebody for nothing. Because her initial message was like very abrasive. It wasn't as welcoming as the other messages after people started to call her ass out. Like, girl, that's why I have no desire. Baby, I am a Cimarron. I am, no, babe. Ain't none of that over here. No thanks. I'll pass. I'll, like, float around and, you know what I'm saying, where spirit leads me, my guides lead me. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's significant. That's that's helpful. But never on no soapbox shit. Ever. Okay? All right, Papa. Thank you for opening the roads for myself and the collective. Thank you so much for giving us protection and guidance as we go on this journey to get a message from our spirit team. Thank you so much for the gift. You know we don't abuse the gift. We love it. We appreciate it. And we just here for for the tips and, possibly a little bit of tea. If you got it. I was on live last night. I was like, y'all, we getting into personal fulfillment, getting our lives together. Less tea is coming. More, get your shit together. New timelines. Death and freedom as I split the oracle. It's a lot being done, ending so we could be free. A lot of shit got to change, y'all. Grow. Ooh, spirit is talking. Follow your instincts. No, that's right. Let's see what Papa and the elevated ancestors got for y'all. Feel me? Let's see about this past energy. 9 of Sticks in the upright. Okay. Past energy. Present, please. 2 of Coins in the upright. Clarity. Okay. And tell me about the collective energy, please. 10 of Knives in the reverse. And the near future. 10 of Baskets in the upright. And overall energy. The Big Queen. Empress. I was about to say Emperor. There's some emperors out there, though. Take it where it resonates, Masculines can be riding into their feminines. But I do have an overwhelming amount of, women listeners. So, girl power! Period. Girl power! No shade. All tea. Get in touch with your feminine side. That's all I can say, fellas. Because as we go on this journey, while I definitely have enjoyed talking to my male followers and listeners, and I do enjoy, offerings and such, and I can, assist as well. This is for the ladies, strictly for the ladies. This is for the ladies. The ladies. Anyway, if y'all know Kick Off the Shoes and Relationship, with Escape, that's why I got it. Anyway, whatever. I'm too much of a free spirit for that whole shit. If you didn't know, if you was looking for some type of uptight ass, you know what I'm saying, you come to the wrong place. Definitely process and protocol, but no, that uptight shit over here, never. I want results. Now, what gets me the results, okay, and y'all know I talk to y'all a lot about, if you are not well-versed or it's not in your chart to do certain work, you're not going to be able to do that shit. Duh. Your spirit team ain't going to let your ass. If you got blockages, if you're not well-versed in attraction work, you're going to have a hard time attracting. Common sense will tell you to go to a practitioner that is good with attracting. Or protection, vice versa. So, and you gotta let people feel their way out these shit. When I'm not supposed to make a certain something or talk, I I can't even begin to make myself do it. I can't. I have other shit to do. My mind goes somewhere else. And then I get to it when spirit let me get to it. I don't need nobody beating down my fucking back to let me know that. My spirit team will do it just fine. People too concerned with being the authority instead of just being a true inspiration, you know? That's what we here to do. If you've been, given the gift of being a leader, you priest, priestess, whatever, worry about your tribe. Period. Okay? Eyes on your own plate. Okay? Anyway. So with the 9 of Sticks, we got the energy here of you having your guard up and being protected by your ancestors. So make sure you keep your guard up. But your ancestors are here to protect you, though. Continue to stay balanced. You are going to have some resistance here with this confirmation, this 10 of Knives in reverse. But your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You are stable. And you the queen. You everything. 3 being the number of divine alignment. You all things. You everything. Tell me about the 10 of Knives in reverse, please, Spirit. What's this? So 2 of Sticks in reverse. You are gonna have a little bit of opposition because you may have chosen not to work with some people. Tell me more. Yep, you want some independent shit. Cimarrons. Try to stand up. Son of Sticks in the upright. So yeah, you fearlessly decided to step out on faith and you want some Panther shit. You know what I'm saying? The Black Panther, like, while there is a tribe, the Black Panther hunts alone. Okay? Period. Okay? There's nurture and then you push the cub out. Period. And then you come together and you go out and you come back and you go out. Like, it's not like a fucking cult. Don't be weird. Ew. Okay? I could say more. I ain't even gonna go there. But yeah, your guard is up. You're getting your priorities in order. You're moving quite freely and fearlessly because your enemies are definitely trying to stop your progress. But Spirit is saying, don't worry about them. And all your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Your tribe will come. You will definitely be stable in this season. And you are moving in your big queen, big king, big they who energy. Okay, yeah. All right. I love to see it. But yeah, you got your guard up. And rightfully so. Tell me more. Yeah, because 4 of Knives in reverse, you got your guard up because you got a lot of people trying to like hem you up and switch the way you think and do things. Trying to keep you unstable in the mind, clarity. Yeah, 5 of Sticks in the reverse, trying to make you feel like you can't do certain things or you shouldn't do certain things. Like, again, like that crowd group think shit. Tell me more. Yeah, so, but reality is these people just want to work with you. That's what it is. You don't want to deal with they want to deal with you. So they kind of offended. They're offended, They it's like your haters are really fans. It's giving that type of energy. But Spirit said keep your guard up, though. Keep your guard up. These people don't, like, they're gossiping. They're still in that negative, like, energy. But they really a fan. You really a fan, huh? Tell me more about these 2 of Coins in the upright energy, please. Yeah, so 7 of Sticks in the upright. Yeah, you get your shit together. And you are fighting. You're measuring up in adversity. You're not concerned about being different. In the 7 of Sticks, he asked to be turned into an alligator to be able to fight off his oppressor. Like, that was the only fucking way that he could see being able to really fend for himself in that story about this card. The 7 of Sticks, like, he's fighting them off, but he's tapping into his spiritual side. So you might want to get in touch if you're, your totem, your spirit guides, your ancestors, elevated, of course, and your spirit animals. You might want to get in touch so you can pull on that spiritual energy to continue to keep balance in your life. You fighting their ass off. It's 6 sticks, and then the alligator got 1 stick. Tell me about this 10 of baskets in the upright. Yeah, so you're focused, you're courageous. We got a mother of sticks in the upright here, fire sign energy. You are focused, you're courageous, you're ready to do whatever you got to do to make sure you're stable. You out here. The falcon is in this picture with her and, helping her light her cigarette. Hold on, let me see. Do she got falcon? What type of... Let me look at this mother of sticks info to see what type of feathers she got in her hair. I've been finding a lot of feathers lately. So there's tobacco there. So she's got a kite, which is a falcon, a type of falcon. Like a raptor almost. I don't know if that's a difference. Don't quote me. I don't claim to be an animal, person like that. But I'm learning. Yeah, her pipe is being lit by the kite. So I'm getting tap into your animal guides. Okay. Yep. She got it's a crown of tobacco leaves. That's what that is. Good luck charm. Yeah, like keep moving forward. Like warrior type energy. Yeah, stay focused, stay courageous, like you got this shit. It's giving warrior. Yeah. I love it. Let's see one more. Keep on establishing yourself. Keep on standing, up. Keep on being fearless. Keep on being courageous. You are taking the initial actions to go, I don't care how this looks. I don't care if I don't think like you. I don't act like you. I'm doing my own thing. Yeah, but you picked up these enemies because they wanted you to think like they think. They want you to not be as focused and courageous and ambitious. They just wanted you to join them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the new vibes. These energies are going to be somewhat combative. And you're going to need to lean into your ancestors and your spirit team and your deep inner knowing that you got this shit. There's nothing wrong with being different. You are going to have to fight them off with a literal fucking stick because you are different. But that's not saying give up or give in. Lean into more of yourself. So this alligator that I was talking about on the 7 of sticks that y'all will see during the visuals today, this alligator, this was Uncle Monday, and he was a witch doctor that was from Africa that was enslaved in South Carolina. So he escaped and was able to work with the Seminole. He sought refuge, which a lot of our ancestors did during that time. And Uncle Monday, the story here is saying Uncle Monday promised himself that he would never let whites capture him again. So he asked a Seminole medicine man to turn him into an alligator so as to always be able to defend himself. They say that he still roams the swamp either in his alligator or human form, blessing or cursing anyone who crosses his path. So Spirit is saying your priorities are intact. Continue to stand your ground. Okay? I would say kind of almost shapeshifter energy, going to your totem animal and saying, I'm calling on the ancestors and, give me my mantle, give me my totem so that I can fight, so that I can be who I truly am. So you are going to have to tap into other resources as you evolve because, we talked about taking this route. Think of it in terms of hunting like a Black Panther. They come together, but primarily Black Panthers hunt alone. They can swim. Most cats don't like water. They different, but they beautiful and they majestic. So let's see what the guides have to say about all this. High priestess. Yes. Taurus energy here. Yeah, you the high priestess. You have an inner knowing. You have patience. You are connected to the spiritual realm. You're in high regard. So we got the high priestess and the empress out here. Yeah. So you connected in both realms. Tell me about the present, please. You've healed from any type of hurt. Like it used to maybe hurt you when you was categorized as different, but Three of Swords in reverse is indicating that those are aspects of yourself that you've healed as things were exposed to you with this Six of Swords. Is that six? No, that's seven. Seven of Swords. You had to heal from those traumas, and those traumas made you strong. Those traumas made you tap into your differences as strength. Like your oddities are what is going to be your strengths. You not being the same cookie cutter is what's really going to get you through this season. Tell me about the collective energy, please. Yeah, something wasn't working, or maybe, because we got the Eight of Coins in reverse. What's this, Spirit? So you got a King of Wands in reverse here. Now, this could very well be fire sign masculine energy. Maybe you were scared to initially get started because you were afraid that what you were like setting your sights on wasn't going to work, being kind of scared. But that is something, Ace of Cups in the upright. So to me, that's like Spirit saying, you need to go and heal that. You need to be okay with starting and healing and moving forward. We got an Ace of Cups here. So yeah, you heal that aspect of yourself in this season. Don't be worried about that shit. Don't be worried about what you're working on not working. You just need to continue to put forth the effort one step at a time. One step at a time. Tell me about the Mother of Sticks in the near future energy. Yeah, King of Pentacles in the upright. So to me, that's you getting stability here. You could possibly in the future, once you get all your ducks in a row, you've healed the way you should, maybe there will be a divine partner, business friend, family member evolved enough to come through and stand beside you, especially with this Ten of Baskets here. Or this could very much with this earth sign masculine energy state that, as you forge ahead fearlessly, you will be stable, you will be secure, giving yourself the discipline to lead, giving yourself the discipline to go on the path that you've chosen instinctively, Yeah. You intuitively know. Also, these people with that Three of Coins from your past. So there is a group of people, though, that is like working to conglomerate, like keep you stuck mentally and physically, stopping your actions and trying to stop you rather, from going and taking action and forging new thought processes. Like these people are working against you just to, keep you cute. That's what's going on. Better you know than not know, right? Tell me about the collective overall energy. Temperance here, but your angels are here. Things are being worked out in your favor. With that moon in Sagittarius, you are free. You are free to create, free to do, free to establish new timelines. Like there is no need for you to feel bound because you can tap into both realms, spiritual and physical. Like if you look at this picture, this angel, right? He has his foot in the water and on land. So, and he got wings. Think about it. Yeah, that's why you're the Empress, because you have the ability to be practical, spiritual, you're mutable, and you have the ability to fly freely. It's very interesting that this card represents Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is fire, but I would say the wings are red. And even the big queen represents Aries energy. Yeah. So you're free to start over, free to get this new beginning, free to create and just do what you want to fucking do. But a lot of people don't like that. People don't like when you're different. They have an issue. When it's not a group thing, you will get like an issue here. Tell me about this swords in reverse, please. Continue to heal. We got the 9 of wands or the 9 of sticks or wands in this deck in reverse. Yeah, there's some things you had to heal from. A lot of was exposed to you. Maybe things that traumatized you, things that hurt you inevitably. Just like Uncle Monday. Uncle Monday was tired of being oppressed, tired of being hurt. So he said, hey, I don't mind being different. Being different was a good thing. Yeah, you got the devil here, Capricorn energy. So leaning into change, leaning into transformation, that Pluto energy. Like, these things changed you. Yeah, this shit changed you. That attachment, lots of transformation here. Spirit saying that you were attached to the fact that you were hurting. You were attached to the fact that those secrets and things being exposed, or you being exposed for being different, showing up as your true self. Like, again, these are all things that had to be healed. But there's a rebirth here. There was a transformation here. Tell me more about the devil card. Yeah, you had to walk away from that attachment. Things that you had to heal from. Like Spirit said, don't go back to things that you had to pray your way out of. You had to heal from. Eight of Cups in the upright. You had to make peace and move on. Make peace with being different. Make peace with your path being different. Your path is, you got to a crossroads and you chose yourself. You chose something new. And that's why on the bottom of this deck, we got the 4, 5, 6 of Cups. That's why you getting this new start. That's why you embracing a new beginning. That's why Spirit's giving that to you. Maybe originally a couple of things didn't work out with this 9 of Cups in reverse. But as you slow roll it with this Knight of Pentacles in the upright, Spirit is saying, don't waste your energy on fighting and battling people. Like, hell no. This is going to keep you broke, busted, and disgusted. Lacking focus on your own goals. Release control. And step into Spirit. Hierophant here. Yeah. Somebody just didn't want your dreams to come to fruition. But you're going to have this victory anyway, regardless of how they feel about it. Fuck how a motherfucker feel. Like, okay. So let's see what the oracle is talking about. Past. Spirit wants you to stay determined. We got Pisces energy here. Stay determined. Please do. Do not give up. Don't give up. Stay patient. Stay determined. Present. Create. Yeah, you had to move about. It's the spider energy, the energy of creation, the energy of birth, the energy of being able. And what you're creating is new. It is delicate. It is substantial. Spiders also represent a form of protection as well. So, ancestor energy. You might be creating from a deeper place. You might have been looking at it as real surface level, but you are creating something from a space that is going to heal your lineage. Yeah. Tell me about the collective. Yeah, something just wasn't working reverse. So you had to have a rebirth. The old way just won't do. Old doors, old keys don't open new doors. Tell me about the near future. So, trick in the upright, inspire in the reverse. So, somebody is like trying to trick you into not being inspired here, making you feel like you're not smart enough. You lack the wisdom with wisdom in reverse, kindness in reverse here. So, these people are not going to be kind to you. You've got to lean into your own strength. The strength card came here. Leo energy here with the strength card. So you got to be cool with being different. You got to be cool with being the leader, the first to do some shit. You got to be okay with it. like the energy, the collective energy is to like water you down. But again, this is not a group think. You know, I'm here guiding and inspiring leaders and change makers and visionaries. Like, yes, the Kush Concierge is simply it's a safe space. You know what I'm saying? It's a tribe, but it's in an effort to inspire you to go out and be an inspiration to somebody else, to go out like and be a fucking leader, you know, in your own right, whatever that means for you at the end of the day. Tell me about the overall joy. You will experience so much joy moving forward, because you stepped in, you're free. You experiencing joy because you're free. Confidence, baby. Yes, the peacock here. Confident enough to show your differences, to show your uniqueness. Joy, you got the dragonfly here. Frequency, energy. Yeah, your frequency is changing. You're more confident. I love it. This is a good read. Yeah, 10 sticks on the back of the Hoodoo Tarot deck in the upright. You may feel like you having a little bit of minor delay, but help is on the way. Or that you maybe made a bad decision because of the towers that you had to go through. Confirmation, but that cycle is over. You are getting your wishes fulfilled. This was a good read. Fuck what you heard. This was a good read. Yeah, I liked it. So keep going. I'm going to say that every fucking time. Keep going, keep striving, keep doing. Don't let nobody, 111 on the time stamp. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Don't let nobody intimidate you into a fucking group think. Those are agents of your lower self. I would say agents of the devil, but, you know. You get into the aspects of root chakra, and that's where the devil exists, and that's the representation, like your lower self, not feeling comfortable in your skin, not feeling stable, not feeling brave, not, you know what I'm saying, that passion, that stability that you need to be free, to do what you want. But anyway, that's my word, y'all. That's my word. I'm going to pull the visuals up. I got 2 videos to put up today. I know. But double the pleasure, double the fun. Whatever they said on that gum commercial. Right? Anyway, 2 good videos are coming today. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications, okay? And if you need me, I am available. So click the link in my bio and catch me while you can during Venus hour. Donation-based readings are available, anything from $1 and up, but that's going to depend on the amount of information that I give. But sometimes I ain't even gonna hold you. The Venus and Pisces in me just always definitely gives you way more. If spirit tell me to keep talking, I'll give you more. But, you reap what you sow. Just remember that. Okay? Thanks. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. Turn on your notifications. And we are going to chat soon. Bye.